2025 will be one of the most significant years of our lives. I'm Chan Abraham. I'm walking this journey along with you and all those who want to see Britain, our nation, restored and to see peace across the nations of the world. One of the most troubling aspects as we left 2024 about the people responsible for governance, and I begin with the monarch, Charles III, and then our government, the Prime Minister, the government, the ministers, all of our institutions, the civil servants, and all of those who are paid by us, the people, is that there seems to be, especially from the most senior of leaders, an absence of knowledge of this fundamental truth, that if you are in those positions, your primary role is to serve the people of our nation. That includes the monarch. Charles III is no better or superior to anybody. He is the first among equals. He is like one of us. Now, he was born into great wealth, but an accident of birth does not make you any better than anyone else. Every one of us has to prove ourselves on the battlefield of life. And as for Keir Starmer, David Lammy, Yvette Cooper, Rachel Reeves, Bridget Phillipson, the whole lot of them, and the previous ones who were in for 14 years, Kemi Badenoch and Robert Jenrick, they're all still around, and outliers like Boris Johnson and Matt Hancock. Here's the reality. These people should only have been in public office in order to ensure, firstly, the safety, the security, and also the welfare and the well-being of the people of this nation. If you are in a place of public trust and you fail to do that, you have failed your job description. You have failed the people. If you are in a position of that nature and your actions are seen to be diametrically opposed to the welfare of the people of this nation, that would include things like trying to give our sovereignty away to Europe, to the World Economic Forum, to the World Health Organization, not securing the borders of our nation, not seeking to protect our heritage, our values. British values and traditions are essentially Christian. Without the Christian nature of Britain, there would be no liberty, there would be no tolerance, there wouldn't be the kind of accessibility that now is creating the kinds of problems that we have. The purpose of this short talk is to help us all to unite. As someone else has said, we don't need diversity, we need unity. For a number of years, I thought that multiculturalism was a really great thing, but I've come to realize that it's not. It's actually the trap door on the stage on which a number of actors in this nation are playing out their parts. And so we need to call the nation back. We certainly need Charles III to be aware of his coronation oath and of his duty to the people. We need to ensure that Keir Starmer, who holds the position of being the Prime Minister of this nation, to understand that he's the servant of the people, just as the King is, just as the ministers are. They're not there to lord it over us. Parliament is sovereign in the sense that, under our authority, it gives out or creates laws, but those laws need to be ones that we agree with, which is why we need to revisit the whole aspect of democracy in our nation. So let us focus our minds this year, 2025, which I believe is a year of discovering our purpose. Please visit my channel and have a look at that talk about that as well. And let's come together as a unified people in Great Britain, Christian Great Britain. And of course, everyone is welcome. If you're here, you have other beliefs, you're welcome. But please value our nation, value our history, value our traditions and our customs, which, as I say, are grounded in Christianity and the Holy Bible. This will help us to find peace together, real love. We've just come out of Christmas, and the message is peace on earth, goodwill toward all men upon whom God's favor rests. We want that to be our nation. We want Britain to be a nation of hope and a beacon of hope to the rest of the world. We can do this together.